Hello and welcome to another special edition of the Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Today I'm going to be installing some of Mike Lane Mod's carpeting. This is going to go into the footwells that came with issue 39, and I have rated a piece out of issue 40 that I need to attach to this. These are going to go together just like that. Issue 40 has you normally do the assembly after you've put some other pieces on, but you can't do the carpeting until this is together, and it's easier to do that separately. That said, these are adhesive carpet pieces. Open this up. There's two sets of carpets. I'm only going to be installing one today because I don't have the pieces to do the rest. So these are the nice, fluffy, squishy carpets, and I really hope I don't screw this up because this looks slightly intimidating to me, but guess we'll see what happens. So this gets held on, like I say, right up here with 3 BP screws, which I've taken out of my spare parts bucket. I have BP screws, but not out of my not out of the issue 40, so I do have extras. So I'm going to go ahead and install these pieces first. Yeah, so basically footwells, and this is where the pedals are going to go here. This is kind of the back of that. Now obviously grain black and no carpeting plastic, that's not what the real vehicle would look like. So that's the whole point of this kit, is to go ahead and put footwell stickers on, which are carpeted. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to lay these out and get an idea of where I think they go and make sure I've got them in the right places. Then I'm going to go ahead and attach them, you know, one at a time, and that's the part I'm nervous about. So these go around all these posts and things. So I'm going to test fit everything, and this is why you have to have the black piece already installed, as it curves up here. So if I can get that kind of fit first. Looks like maybe this won't be as hard as I think, because these posts really do lock you in place quite a bit. The concern I had was covering up screw holes and things, but I think if I'm slow and careful, and they do recommend peeling off just some of the backing and putting it down, working around. So these are going to go on like that. Problem is, once this is on, it doesn't come up, it'll tear instead. So those go on like that, and then these pieces are going to go on and fit somehow. Yeah, they kind of flex and curve over. So that'll be some of the trickier bits too. That's why I'm kind of pre-fitting. And I'll probably do another step with these two console pieces to pre-fit them. And then other material is going to go over the center of this, which will kind of cover up the edges. So these I might start from the front and work back and then do that. But it's nice carpeting. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's quite fuzzy. It's plush. It's actually slightly squishy. So yeah, that's the idea, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to install this and hopefully not screw it up. And I do have similar stuff for the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. I already have the carpeting in, but I don't have those parts of the car, so that'll happen when it happens. So without much further near panicking, I guess I'm going to start trying to do this. I wonder if the tape trick works on this. This is something I learned about with sticky plastic covers. You can put a piece of tape down, like on plexi, and peel it up. I don't think this will work. No, because there's not a hard enough substrate, so that was a dumb idea. Yeah. Okay, what I really don't want to do is get this stuff stuck to itself. That would be about the worst outcome, I think. So, I've peeled this back, folded that over, and I'm going to try to very carefully stick this on. Without making too much of a mess of this. It's okay so far. Yeah, I might have to tweak this a little bit. Get the bubbles out. So my placement is not perfect, but I think it will do. This notch I've screwed up a little bit. I'm going to have to do something. But my holes should all work, all the posts should go, and it is carpeted. So maybe I can do a little bit better job on the other side, smooth out some of this carpeting here. But yeah, it's tricky, but it's not the worst thing. It definitely could be worse. This, I gotta be a lot more careful. There's holes here where all those go through, and I almost want to try to peg something through that, but I don't know what I've got that would hold well enough to do that. So yeah, so this is, like I say, somewhat nerve-wracking. Even just getting backing off is tricky. And so once again, try to kind of carefully get this around. That side I've done a much better job on. Whew. Thankfully. This is what I imagine will be the more visible side, given that it's the driver's side. That's the one I'm more likely to have out on display and facing things. So not perfect again, but for what it is and for the scale, I definitely could have done worse. So now I got this nice fuzzy bit here. So the last bits are what's going to cover these sides. And we're going to kind of do the same thing we did, and I'm going to do it in the same order again so that I have some practice before I get to the more, I think, important side. So I think if I line that up and fold it down here, I think that's my best approach, and then I can fold those over. And if I really screw these up, you know, oh well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, even again, just getting these started is really difficult. So, yeah, not perfect on this one. Again, covering up a hole a little bit. The screw will take care of that. You won't see it, but I could be happier with that. So, last one for all the dollars, all the monies. It's gonna go like that. Just getting it around these posts. Still, even with the imperfections, it already feels much better. Okay, so again, not the best job ever, but for my skill level, you know, we'll take it. So that, I think already, I mean, it's silly, but like gray and black versus that nice gray interior trim fuzzy carpet. And the wrinkles in the carpet, I mean, they're not unrealistic, I think. You know, it's cloth. It's gonna do things like that. And it's not bad. It's not terrible. And the screws will still work. So, yeah. Overall, this is definitely the most difficult of the mods I've done so far, and I think the next bit, the bulkhead pieces, will honestly be somewhat simpler. They're all flat, they're not curved like this. So, this was, I think, the tricky one. And I look forward to doing it on the Ecto 1. I've got a number of pieces hopefully in the mail, and you know, we'll keep going. I don't think I'm going to see more parts for that until February or March. So yeah, we'll see where that goes, but in the meantime, lots and lots of pieces. I got the display base for the DeLorean itself, nice mirrored base, but I've left the plastic film on because I don't want to wreck it. Picking the thing up, putting it down over and over again. So this will go away until Saturday, when you'll see the pedals installed and the first bit of switching for the lights. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, check out those playlists, and have a good one, guys.